Hello and welcome to the Voice of Todd. I'm Tom, and in this video I'm going to give you my thoughts on 65, the new movie to drop starring dinosaurs. This is a non-spoiler review, but you are safe if you haven't seen it. The movie was written and directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, both best known for A Quiet Place 1 and 2, which are two movies that I really enjoyed. And the cast includes Adam Driver as Mills and Ariana Greenblatt as Koa. Pretty small cast. This is a movie, if I'm being honest, I've been looking forward to for quite a while. Since I saw the first trailer, there's something about dinosaurs and spaceships that I love. But I really wanted to see this. I knew it was coming out in March, but March is a very jam-packed year this year. There's a lot of big films coming out. We've got John Wick 4. We've got Creed 3, which isn't for me, but a lot of people want to see it. We've got Scream 6, which again isn't something that I'm desperate to see, but it's got a big following. So for this to drop, the studio obviously had a bit of faith in it. It was a very spontaneous trip to the local cinema after a decent amount of snow yesterday and a need to just get out of this flat. You know how it is. But this is one of those B movies that you just have to walk into and be ready to go with it. Something that I should probably do when watching The Mandalorian. But back to 65. Basic premise is Mills is a ship pilot and he crash lands on an alien planet, finds one of the survivor in Koa, a terrified young girl. I've made that up because the IMDB one gives away certain things that, you might want to keep less spoiled, let's say. But it's a really cool and simple premise for a survival movie, and the TLDR review, it just works. That's why A Quiet Place worked for me. It's a simple idea, executed well. It's the same here. While the plot is simple, there is a lot of heart in this movie. While I feel the introduction to the wider world and Driver's character is rushed to get through to the disaster, the writers give you a reason why Mills is on this mission, and as you follow that thread through the action and the threat of the situation, it's clear why he's doing what he's doing. Driver absolutely sold this to me. I like him in most things, but in this he's excellent. His character Mills works as I'd expect a trained mission leader to operate in a disaster situation like this, and the emotional pulls make sense. Very early on, he has a few moments and you just ride that wave with him. Really well done. Greenblatt, who was a young Gamora in Infinity War, also has almost as much to do, and she is very good. A lot of the reaction to the terror comes from her character, and to be honest, she acts like you'd expect a scared young girl to act if she's stranded on an alien planet with a strange man and freaking dinosaurs everywhere. I thought there was a real scope to this movie too. While at its core it's very honed in on our two protagonists, every now and then you get a glimpse of a wider threat. Cinematography was really good, so shout out to Salvatore Totino. He did a great job with this, I feel, anyway. They don't shy away from telling you this is Earth 65 million years ago, and it still looks a little alien because it's a prehistoric world. The mix of shots, be it close up or extra wide, really worked when needed, and added an extra layer of world building for me. The CGI was pretty solid too. The dinos look great, more Jurassic Park and less feathers, but I love them, and they're fierce too. Once this movie gets going, there's a real tension that doesn't let up. I also love the tech design of this other civilization. There's only focused really on the ship and the equipment that Driver has, but it looks cool. I love that rifle design too. Reminded me a bit of Oblivion, the Tom Cruise movie. Really nice. And the rifle sounded epic. Real meaty boom when it's fired. Tiny detail, most people wouldn't care, but I kind of like that stuff, and I'm sort of simple, so that pleased me. I really like the score as well here. There's a lot to like, and I liked everything that this movie was offering. I just wish that my local cinema had a bigger screen to show it on, and I think if I get the chance, I might go to the bigger chain cinema and see this on a real big screen, because this is what I would call perfect popcorn flick. Doesn't ask too much from its audience, and it's just really enjoyable. There are a few plot contrivances here and there, and it really did feel like this was shot in the height of the restrictions, but for me, it sticks the landing. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to The Voice of Todd and check out my other channel, Todd Plays Games, for video game playthroughs and things. Maybe there's something there that you'll like too. But let me know what you thought in the comments if you've had the chance to see this. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.